The best Stillwell Ford deal you'll ever do is the one you'll make at Cotham Road Q. Falcons, Fairlanes, XRs, Explorers, Utes and trucks, the Laser, the Taurus. If Ford make it, you can buy it better at Stillwell Ford Q. Unbeatable used car deals at Stillwell Ford too, not to mention a service department that's open from first light till midnight, and the best range of spares and accessories in Melbourne. So before you buy that new Ford, before you shake on a good used car, before you even book your next service, make sure you've got the right name and the right place. Stillwell Ford, 94 Cotham Road Q. Tell them you saw this video and they'll do something extra special for you.
Welcome back, believe it, we're still around. Welcome back to the same old show that you left about. Well, the teams will all change every single round, and we'll have a chat, nothing too profound. Right here where you should be, right here where you should be. And we've got the Grand Prix. Well, we teased Doug a lot, 'cause we've got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. You always could spot a friend. Welcome back. Well, this fun and frivolity never end. Can the Blues rule again for another thrill? Can the Crows win a game outside Moronville? Eddie's getting ready for a big week in footy. And we all cop a lot, and it worries us not. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Live from Melbourne, 24 hours away from having a reason to exist, it's the Footy Show. Tonight's guests, Siskel and Ebert, Tom Brokaw, and Paulie Shaw, and now the most powerful man in American broadcasting, here's Eddie. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back to the Best of the Footy Show, season 1996. We have some very, very special moments for you. We have Jason and Sam in absolute full flight. We have Trevor at the bar, and of course, we have the panel.
But also in football is the drug rules. Now, fellas, how do you feel about fronting up for drug tests on all manner of things these days? Jason?
Well, I don't think it's going to be a great problem. I mean, they've been doing it for a couple of years. We actually had a lecture last week from the drug officials about what was going to be happening, and I mean, there's no problems there. I don't think anyone's doing anything untoward that's going to cause a problem there, Gary?
No, Jason, I'm sure they're not. But what about the mooted move of testing for marijuana? How's that going to go down now?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do now? Take your say,
Thank God I've retired, let me tell you.
Well, Fitzroy have got rid of all their dope, haven't they, now? Doug reckons the penultimate's the best pen he's got in his pocket, isn't it?
can I just say, Eddie, before we finish, I've been sitting out there on the monitor looking at that haircut, and it's a shocker.
It is a
isn't it?
shocker.
Get your 2 bobs worth in, mate. Just while we're bagging personal features, you must have made a quid out of footy, haven't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I might have. Why?
Any chance of getting your teeth
Too
straight?
straight. Thanks very much.
I don't know how the season can get any better. It's getting better and better as we go along. As Collingwood keep losing, it is fantastic, Trev. They just keep losing, and doesn't it make us chuckle?
Well, look, I think, Sam, that the Patterson thing, there's 2 ways of looking at it. You look at the video, and there's absolutely no way known that the guy should have gone. But on the other hand, he's a dirty, filthy Collingwood dog and should have gone for life.
No doubt you'll be looking for a bit of discussion on this game. But get stuffed in North Melbourne, mongrel.
I was actually having an animated discussion earlier with Bobby Skilton about the pushing the back 50 metres. I mean, if you're caught behind a bloke and he's running the ball out of defence and you're chasing him, what do you do? You scream boo at him, or
You lunge at him.
you lunge at him, exactly, and you take him forward.
Well, you can't push him in the back so you can lunge at him, dack him.
Have a look here at Laughing Boy Dunstall. We couldn't get a grin out of him at the end of last year. Now you're laughing and telling jokes. I mean, you wait till the season starts and you have another prick of a year and that'll be the end of it. We won't even be able to get you there.
I'll be back.
Schwartz grabs the ball on the wing. What a champion this boy is. He's racing down the wing. He'll go straight for goal. Oh, no, he's done his knee.
I'll be back.
What a comeback by Schwartz. He's got the ball. He's on one crutch, but good on him. Off he goes. Oh, no, he's gone again.
I'll be back.
Schwartz, what a champion he is in the wing. Oh, no.
I'll be back.
Who'd have believed it? Schwartz is back. Short in the wall, but back nevertheless. Well done, David Schwartz.
And what about Bobby Davis, who actually has been taught over the summer by a parrot?
Trev, what do you think of Sam's 50th?
Well, it was interesting seeing Dermot there because I had an experience before Christmas. I was just sitting in a little coffee shop in town and I was looking across the street and I saw a fat bloke coming towards me who looked a bit like Dermot. And it was.
You have to take a player's reputation into account, surely. I mean, Billy.
No, that's incorrect.
He's got one of the
because
one of the
they
best
make a
reputations.
player's reputation when it's not valid.
He's got one of the best reputations on the football field, and I can't imagine Billy kicking
geez,
someone at all.
Thought you were going the wrong way then.
Well, I don't know about Billy's reputation. Now, we have been able to unearth some of our videotape of our own just to have a look at some of Billy's priors. Let's have a look at the videotape now. There he is there. When he was playing for Manchester United. There's another shot coming up. There he is. And I think we have another one coming up now. Oh, there it is. Billy, of course, last Friday, congratulations to Billy and Nikki. Let's go to the videotape now. And Billy and Nikki had a lovely baby daughter, Lucy. And you can tell that there's an election in the air, can't you? There's Jeff Kennett.
That's the father on the left.
What was that? So congratulations to Billy and Nikki and Lucy. And and so a bit of help there coming in from the Premier of Victoria, Jeff Kennett.
Yes, Jeff just explaining to Bill how to breastfeed it. And but we do believe that we have serious grounds to reopen the Bill Brownless case because a document has come into our possession. I'll show you this. It says, "Dear Neil, it wasn't Billy, it was Brumby." And it's signed by Jeff Kennett. Now, I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that? You can see that's on the protected letterhead there. That's from the Premier of over there. Beg your pardon. Sorry, mate, I wasn't paying attention. I've got more bits of paper and instructions here. That's it there. And we believe that is ample and irrefutable evidence to reopen the case. I mean, if that's not legitimate... I've distracted you because I saw Gareth over there and I thought this would be an opportune time. If you could come over here, Gareth, I'd just like you to see if you could... We've had a calligraphy expert in, and the newsroom have asked us, seeing as you've won the quiz and you're obviously an eminent man, could you tell the difference... they're having trouble. Could you tell the difference between those two signatures. If we could just... Which do you think is... which do you think is the bodgy, as a matter of interest?
I don't know about it. That's Jeff Kennett's writing, there's no...
But, I mean, even if he does go up, or he is going up, they'll be light on him. I mean, they're giving out light penalties. I mean, kicking should have been 12. You got off with 4.
Oh. Sam, you're saying you've had a big week. Well, mate, have I had a big week? I've had, of course, the tribunal, and then I've had the little girl, Lucy.
Yes, congratulations, Billy.
I didn't have her. My wife had her, of course, but also then I get home the other night and it's pitch black dark and I'm walking down the hallway and I've tripped over the cat and she reckons I've kicked it. So there you go.
The old Channel Rex have thrown just about everything they can muster at us. They've had, well, they've had faulty towers, they've had Julia Roberts on the other night, but we've been able to stand firm. Tonight, however, they have thrown nudity at us in an attempt to knock us off. But as usual, the Footy Show rises to the occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sam Newman. If there's ever been a time in your career where I don't want you to drop the ball, it's right at this moment, I can tell you.
If my mother and father are watching this, I want to apologise immediately. And Eddie, we thought we'd try and trump Channel Rex in spades, or maybe even clubs. And the most disconcerting thing about this, Eddie, is that... Bloke says, where's Roland?
Don't wave to him!
The most disconcerting thing about this is that Roland has been dressing me for 2 hours out the back. He's undressed me 17 times just to make sure he got it right. And he gave me a bit of, gave me a nice pat on the bum just before I came in. Unfortunately, he patted me a bit deep, which was a bit of a worry. So I came out with a bit of a start. So here we are, Eddie, and Frankie J. Ford on Channel Rex is going through the hoops and going through the hoops.
Sammy, you've gone for a bit of overkill because in rehearsal you were using this one.
I reckon this one will go a little bit better, Sam.
Sam, for goodness sake, sit down and get on.
Well, I'm going to do it.
Well, if you're going to go that far, why don't you show us your nuts? Show us your nuts, then.
Show us your nuts, did you say?
It's been interesting. Yeah, as you know, I've been looking for ways to pep up the sex life lately. And, well, Sammy actually suggested to me that I try an aphrodisiac.
Oh, yeah?
So I went down to my local naturopath where I'm served by a pale girl with anorexia. And she recommends to me this aphrodisiac, which is the ground-up powder of a deer's horn.
Oh, yeah?
So that's the best, the ground-up powder of the deer's horn. So I thought, right, go round to my girlfriend's place, slip into the kitchen, take the deer horn aphrodisiac. 10 minutes later, let me tell you.
Yeah?
Fast asleep. I woke up 3 hours later on the couch with girlfriend staring at me. Very strange look in her eyes. I said, what's the matter? She said, you were talking in your sleep. I said, yeah, so? She said, so who's Bambi?
Don't think I'm one of those dills you pick up because I'm not.
For 6 weeks they've held me back, but I've finally broken the office tether and we're out on the streets in search of enlightenment and knowledge. And at this stage we're just trying to find members of the human race. What do you got under there?
Shave yourself.
And touch yourself up while you're doing it. And what's this here?
That's
Lynn.
Lynn, that's my trainer.
Lynn, that's your trainer?
Yeah.
Yeah? And why have you shaved yourself?
Because it's kinky.
You're wearing... Is it?
Yeah.
Has you got wearing anything under there?
No, only a pretty...
I saw the
Bells, our bells.
the bells.
Yeah.
Or the bells.
The bells.
Yeah. Got a fair swing up there, to be honest.
Yeah, they're big ones too. Margaret, it's a birthday.
Trouble for this maggot. Hello, madam. How are you? And obviously a Brisbane Bears fan wearing a flag just on the person at this stage. And what are we doing? This is the poor man's mobile phone. Is it just a cardboard cutout of one? Is it? You're saving up to get the real thing? Let's see if it works. Hello? No, I'd get the batteries checked. Speaking of batteries, sir, what? Someone turned your brain on this morning, have they?
No.
Was that you then?
No, sorry.
I thought you might have had wind.
By trade, I'm a boner.
A big pardon?
A boner?
A boner?
Boner,
What the
yeah.
hell's that?
Meat preparer.
Oh, meat preparer. Pardon me, I was on a different tangent there. Hi, sir. How's he going?
Marilyn.
Who's Marilyn?
You used to go with her, didn't you?
I used to go out with her.
You know her?
You just narrowed it down to about 850, sir. Marilyn who?
Is it Marilyn Jenkins?
I was married to her, sir.
Yeah, it's like my brother.
Your brother was married to her?
Yeah. Sidney Paulson.
So what does that make us?
I'm just asking.
Brothers-in-law?
I don't know.
Does it?
I don't know.
So you could be a relative of mine,
Could
could
be.
you?
It could be. I haven't seen her for years. She still got blonde hair?
Well, I don't know, sir. I haven't seen her for a while myself. How are you, sir? How's the ski season going? Yeah, been skiing, have you?
No.
Now tell me, what do you want to interview me for?
Well, we've got our publication, our monthly publication, so I thought it might be interesting to get.
Excuse me, but the girl from Northern Electronics wants your autograph, but she's too shy, so she asked me.
You look like that
I'm very embarrassed with the camera. Normally I have numbers under my photo.
Do you, sir? And doing lines as well. Did someone just exchange a joke book for you?
No, not at all.
Really?
Where you going, Sammy?
You speaking to me?
Yeah. Where you going?
You look like a parrot.
What do you look like?
Oh, I
A
don't know.
dunny.
A dunny?
Yeah.
You would want to sit on me, would you?
Whoa.
Thank you.
Is that yours?
No.
All right. Margaret, don't tell me that's yours.
That's me to sign my forehead.
Sign your forehead?
Yeah.
You idiot.
Oh, what's he putting?
Narionato sole, l'aria serena dopo una tempesta. Hang on, I haven't finished yet.
No, we'll tell you when you're finished.
Okay.
You've finished. Go away, Kevin, please. I've been called off.
All right, Sammy, clear out, Sam. Get you again, Sam. No bricks on, Sam. Don't work too hard. You there? You there? Hey,
There has been plenty of response, of course, to Sam Newman's big opening last... Well, he didn't... Let me rephrase that. Sam's big entrance. Sam Newman, everybody.
Yeah. Well, the wash-up is, Eddie, that it's still a bit of a problem. We're desperately... we've apparently used a fraction too much Araldite, Eddie, and...
we were a bit worried about that.
Roland's been round at home for the last 3 days with a blowtorch trying to get it off. That little stunt, that little ploy you pulled last week about Fitzroy, I think this... We had 800 letters about that. I think this summed it up. This is from Paul Orton, from Romsey. This is what he said. Eddie, I think you suck, I think was probably... that created tremendous angst amongst the community, and people suggested it was a ratings ploy by your good self.
Well, of course, we'd go out of our way to make something up about Fitzroy being in trouble. That's new news, isn't it?
But I tell
that
you
surprised everyone.
Tasmania have swiftly jumped onto the bandwagon. They've put a submission in to be part of the competition. But Ross, the boss, reckons money's the problem. Of course, the main amount of money, Bill, would be spent on making the ground out of artificial turf, so the crowd won't graze at half-time. That would be the main... And, of course, they have taken... And do you reckon they'll take advantage of the father-son rule? And the father-nephew rule? And the father-uncle rule? And a rule previously not used before, but the father next door neighbour's goat rule. That'll be an absolute winner. That'll be used to the max, I'd reckon.
I'm tipping we'll get more letters from Tassie than we have from Fitzroy now. Don't worry about that.
Well, of course. Don't feel embarrassed about Tasmania, because South Australia is living proof that Tasmanians can swim.
I think she may do a fair job. I really do mean that. And I can say what I want to say now because I've retired. And whoever's on that panel now, she couldn't do much worse than what's on the panel. I really mean that. Anyway, the thing is, Eddie, I think Mr. Busy, he is the boss. When he says jump, they all say how high. And that is the way it is. He is the boss. It doesn't matter who goes on. That is my opinion, Eddie.
Now, Ed, I thought you would have had her organised to be in on the show.
Why could we not get her in?
Well, I don't know. You rang her.
No, I rang her to ask her why she wasn't coming in. Was she scared to come in?
No, Elaine said that she wasn't going to come in.
She works in the media, though.
Yes.
It's perfect for her.
Yeah. Jason, could you, in the foreseeable future, now she's got a subservient job at the minute, could you see her in 4 or 5 years having the head position?
Theoretically, if she feels...
Trevor, could you see her?
Trevor.
Sam, who do you want on the tribunal? Annie Sprinkle.
Do you think St Kilda will have trouble coming up again this year?
Yes, exactly the point, Jason.
Well, I'm raising the question, but I disagree with the point.
Yeah, look, it's one of those close games, but I think Carlton
All right.
will just get up.
And your brother-in-law there, Peter Cameron, he used to give you all the Brownlow votes. Camo, he used to bet on the footy, of course, and decide who was going to win the night before the game when you're umpiring.
No, nothing truer than that, Eddie. That's true. Yeah, I think, look, it'll be a draw. I've got about 2-1 at the moment, so if anyone else wants to get on, we'd be pretty right.
All right then, Camo, no worries at all. Trev, before we go to the break.
Is that Peter Cameron, the umpire?
Yeah.
Looks like he just stepped off the set of Natural Born Killers. Well, the new uniforms obviously are going to make the umpires easy to spot, which is good because not everyone can afford a telescopic sight.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
We did it for you, Rog. We did it for you. Get us to the pub on a beer. Come on, get us going. Come on. Over here.
I got a bit of a spray from Elaine Canty, of course. She said that why should she not be allowed to sit on the tribunal if I'm advertising products like this? We were going to play the audio for that. I do a Synovus vitamins ad, and I actually...
pretty tough for women, and that's where Synovus Evening Primrose Oil capsules can help. Synovus Evening Primrose Oil can bring relief from the symptoms of premenstrual tension. Look for Synovus Evening Primrose Oil capsules.
Elaine, amongst other things, says that why should I be advertising women's premenstrual tension problems?
You're probably the one male who knows a fair deal about it.
From now on, I'd like to be known, Eddie, as B3.
Right.
I've been looking through the highest paid entertainers in Australia today, and bananas in pyjamas have been earning squillions, and I've decided I'm third banana on the wrong show. But, interesting you bring up Kalgoorlie, Sam. I was actually over there one time, and the coach only ever issued 2 instructions to the side with John, Michael and Roland, and that was everyone pick up a man and back each other up.
Yes, they do. Now, what are we doing now? Any idea? I've lost track of things. No, well, I actually have lost track. Oh, I tell you what we're doing. God, struggle. 3 years.
When you finish with that joint, Sammy.
3 years. Let me put that at 3 years we've been doing this. Harvey, getting no better at this. I tell you what.
I reckon you've had a good
I tell you what. Make sure you jot this down into your almanac because this is a must-see. This is a must-see event. So you've got to go along. And is this what we're doing? Yeah. We've got to go along.
You want me to help you out there?
Yeah, you help us out, Doug. No, this is patrons and fans camping outside the Whitton Oval in anticipation of this huge clash on Saturday between... now, there they are. There's people, sleeping bags there and some men as well. And they're waiting now just for... waiting to get in so that the gates burst open. We get in to see the Fitzroy-Footscray clash at the Whitten Oval.
Well,
and
there we go. We got that out.
What a smooth piece of work that was.
Would a divvy up the cash? All day long we'd divvy up the cash. If we were a wealth club, we'd never have to play hard. Divvy up the cash. One cold call us dogs at the pub. If we were a wealthy club. Hey!
Yes, Sam? How far out of time was that? I couldn't hear the music, Eddie.
Couldn't hear the music. I think I rolled it just a smidge early there for you, Sam.
A smidge early, was it?
I think you did beautifully, though. That was the new Melbourne Football Club
song. The new Melbourne Football Club song. We've all jumped on the wagon. He's come and embraced us, the saviour from Bethlehem.
We should point out nice and early in the show, we've had word from Telstra, and they're appealing to our viewers in the Caulfield area not to overload the exchange throughout the program this evening. And there's fantastic merchandising opportunities. Now the Melbourne beanie is out. We have the replacement here. It is the Demons Yarmulke, which should be a beauty. We've got... We've also got the new shorts for next year, and they're pinstripe. And now, Gary, what was that? What do you call that thing you had today? The test? What's it called?
A pinch test.
The skin. What's
skin
it called?
fold, mate.
Skin fold test. Well, they've actually got a new apparatus for the skin fold test. There it is.
Fair enough.
And there's also a new youth policy down at Melbourne. They want all the young players to settle down, find a good girl.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Like everyone else in the football world this week, the Footy Show has been doing a fair bit of soul searching. We've had meetings all through the week, and at the Footy Show we've taken time out now to take a good, hard, long look at ourselves. And I've got a bit of a media release here to read out. And just like Neil Baum and Alan Joyce, I, as the coach of the Footy Show, want to tell all our members that I have the full support of not only the board of Channel 9, but also the players. And I'd just like to thank you all, fellas, for looking after us now. And thanks, guys.
Yes, you know, I think we should get this clear about wrestling. It's not real. That's one thing we know about it. And, like, you know, what about the composition of the tribunal? We've got to have a look at it, Ed. You know, there's no one on the tribunal that's wrestled before.
Exactly.
You know what's going on there? Elaine Candy, she's never had a foreign object down her trunks. Neil Busy, he's never had the concrete, you know, the brain buster on the concrete studio floor. What's going on there, you know? And the other thing is about the wrestling fine. You know, $1,500 fine for wrestling. You can stand in the middle of the MCG, smoke a joint, no fine, no conviction.
It was a huge one. Jeff was there. Yeah.
Jeff Kennett.
Yeah, and Johnny was there.
And John Howard, the Prime Minister. Kim.
Yeah, the leader.
Kim Beazley.
Kim Beazley.
Yeah.
Now, Kim, has he ballooned out a bit? he ordered half a groper and $200 worth of chips just to get him through to one tray. And it was fantastic and a very nice night all round it was, in fact, Eddie.
You didn't cop a sledge or anything? Or?
Jill Singer, one of Channel Rex's personalities, she gave me a bit of a spray up on the screen there, said something about dancing with people in my own age. Andrew, how's the weather over there, mate?
Yeah, not bad, Sam, not bad.
No, I'd only ask because we've had to put our thongs away about 3 months ago.
Yeah, notice the boys are big fans of the show. They're not even watching it on the telly behind. What, you got Fish TV on there, boys? What's going on?
We're half hour behind.
All right, you said it. This one, umpire Bizzotto, Pinozzo, rather, umpire Pinozzo, Bizzotto, Pinozzo. Umpire Pinozzo was almost going to report the entire Melbourne bench for abusing the umpire. What do you think about that one?
Well, that's ridiculous, Eddie. That is a joke. I mean, it's unbelievable. Guess what, Ed?
What?
I'm still trying to work this out. The earth is slow, but the ox is patient. Now, I'll get it by the end of the show, Ed. I promise you that.
I think you'll find it's the hawk is slow, but the ox is patient.
Right, we're not here to kick Fitzroy, that's for sure, but the umpires are a different thing altogether. Now, have you seen the umpire in recent times?
Umpire number 25, come in, please. Your time is up. And poor old Fitzroy, though, you know, they've got to do it. They've got to do it for the jumper. The trouble is that even the jumper is telling them to quit.
And there you go with Krista.
Krista, yeah, and we'll get down the other way, and Sarah Jane is Miss March. There she is there. Happy with the way it's come out, girls?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And is this the first time you've done it, this sort of thing?
Well, for me it is, but the other two girls...
Second year. You're a veteran at this, aren't you? You are. You're Trudy. You're Sarah Jane. Yes, Miss March. It's very exciting. Do you often just work out without any gear on at all?
Always.
It's far better to do it that way. I do it myself. Don't like to hang upside down so much because it can get a bit involved if you're a male that way, but of course with the women it's okay. You go to a sort of a bisexual gym? A mixed gym.
I've never been to a bisexual gym.
Not a bisexual gym, I mean a mixed gym, you know.
The gym I go to, they wear clothes, Sam.
Yeah. Well, but they're all wearing
Trev, what do you think about it all?
Yeah, I think it's a great calendar. I've already used mine. Sammy, have you lost your mind or something? Have you?
All right. Well, you tell me what I'm meant to be doing now. What we were going to do? We were going to do the sides, and then I was going to do the thing with the mixed marriages.
No, exactly, but before that you were going to ask me a little bit more about Fitzroy's annual general meeting, and I was going to say that it's no wonder that people are confused. We are up here. Let's welcome the one and only Warwick Kappa.
In 93 in the penthouse, mate, a nice spread there. It's been taped. You've taped this up, Harvey, have you? Why have you taped that up?
It's
been taped up. Why did you actually? Well, we know why you did it.
It's up in the toilet, so stick a tab on it.
We'll get that open. So, what? Any compromising poses in there, Walker, or nothing just out of the ordinary than any normal day life?
Is that the scratch and smell edition, or?
Oh.
It's not his fault, viewers. He was raised by wolves. We know him as Warwick Kappa, but his Cherokee name is Dances with a Gut Full of Bourbon.
Talk about being raised by wolves. The fangs were really out when Sam finally ventured into the city of churches.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as everyone would understand, when you travel away from home, you always have that nagging thought in the back of your mind. Did you leave the kettle on? Did you do something? Did you leave something behind? Doug Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen. But we have worked out where Doug is. Let's cross back to our Melbourne studio and Hawk.
How are you?
Hello.
Ready? How are you? I'm just fine, Eddie. Thank you very much. I got here on the regular time at about 8:45.
Now,
car park empty,
Hawk,
no one's around.
what happened, mate?
Well, I got here, Eddie, at the regular time at about 8:45. The car park was a little bit empty, and I thought to myself, when I say empty, the car park was empty, not me. But anyway, mate, I'm just so confused. I'm here home alone, no one's around. Thank you very much.
Hannibal Lecter, Newman. I'm sure you'll have him for dinner or something like that.
I'll have him for dinner, and I can see the entree down there, Kenny Cunningham. Okay.
Come on, take his mask off.
I'm quite harmless, I can assure you. Everything's all right.
Go on.
You've been having a few sausages, bud?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of all that,
Jace?
Jace? What's the point of the sausages? Just camaraderie, gathering
Just
around,
to get
bit
together.
of kinship?
Yes, they get some of the supporters in the room, the close-knit
Family
supporters, and
time.
the trainers and the staff.
I was the ruck coach for 3 years down there under successive coaches, Alan Jeans and Alan Joyce. I never once saw you actually go into the sausage sizzle. Just aloof or keeping away from the riff-raff?
Trying not to eat the sausages, Sam. Try and just maintain a healthy
You're meant
diet.
to be one of the leaders of the club.
Mind you, in your 3 years as ruck coach, you contributed absolutely nothing yourself. In fact, if I recall correctly, didn't you get your chin split open? And then the next week you started wearing a helmet while you were holding the bag for the ruck coach to jump into.
Oh, yeah. Well, I at least only wore a helmet while I was training, and you wore one when you were playing.
You had to wear it on the training track, and you got opened up.
Yeah.
Like a knife through butter, they just opened you up.
Put myself on the line. Stephen Lawrence put his knee.
And then you whimpered off the ground and had to get stitched up.
Oh, pardon me for having a gash in my chin.
The Magpie Army sticking with the Pies, not like all these other bandwagon jumpers.
Listen to it.
And that's directed especially at those Richmond sucks that we haven't seen for years. Now they're back. Ken, you took exception to Sam calling them, well...
Playing like.
Playing like... Puffs?
Well, I did, Eddie, because Sam could have used many other words, but typical Sam, all he wanted was publicity, so he drew out the word that he knew would upset the South Australians. But we'll ride the bump with it. That's no hassle. You know, he'll continue to say things forever and a day, but we'll just ride the bumps now. Just ride the bumps.
Ken.
Yes, Sam.
You took offence to me saying they're playing like a bunch of puffs.
Yep.
Did you?
I did.
What would you consider, and I got the dictionary here, what would you consider... What would you consider the meaning of the word, one of the meanings of the word fairy?
Well,
I'll tell you,
is a
don't
fairy.
even
It's
think
not
about
a-
it, Ken. It's slang. One of the meanings is slang for male homosexual. Now, are you owning up to this? 10 years ago, you wrote an article. 10 years ago, we got this from the State Library, incidentally. 10 years ago, you wrote a story. This is you. Is it that your face there?
No, it's not me, Sam, no.
Well, just get a look at that. Just get a look at that. So that this mob of fairies.
Yeah, but...
That's Now, are you the Ken Cunningham that wrote that?
I am the person, but a fairy is not a puff.
Sorry, Ken, as they say at the French Open, which we'll be crossing to a little bit later, game, set and match.
There's a lady over there who's taken all before her. She's won 3 gold medals from Ireland. Michelle Smith. They haven't even got a 50-metre pool in Ireland, apparently. But I know for a fact that she has had experience with water. Now, this was relayed to me. Her husband got home a couple of years ago, apparently, and walked in, and she was up in her bedroom just looking at herself in the mirror in a mink coat. And he said, "Where'd you get that?" She said, "I won it at bingo." He got home the next night, and she was down at the kitchen table looking at a diamond ring set in platinum. He said, "Where did you get that?" She said, "I won it at bingo." The next night, he never even got home. He got near home, and she was sitting in the drive in a Ferrari. And he said, "Where did..." She said, "I won it at bingo." She said, "And while you're at it, go up and draw me a bath." So he went up. 5 minutes later, up she goes, and there's an inch of water in the tub. She said, "What are you doing?" "I asked you to draw me a bath. There's only an inch of water in the bath." He said, I know. He said, but I just didn't want you to get your bingo card wet. And North Melbourne, just sorry, I was waylaid. Mr. Personality, Gary Wilkinson, is on. He's just introducing the fencing again. So there's another. Have you ever got into the fencing? Oh, it's sensational.
I won't do the old gag. I was going to. No, I won't do the old gag about the fencing team. Trev?
It's good, that fencing. The person that wins screams in pain.
Well, of course, boys, you should have taken a leaf, or you should take a leaf in the future out of the management style of Douglas Hawkins, because last year, as part of the deal to get Doug to retire so he could concentrate full-time on the footy show, he wrote into his contract that he would go to the Olympics to represent the footy show. And in fact, that is exactly what he has done. Doug Hawkins is our Olympic reporter. Doug Hawkins, come in, where are you?
G'day, Eddie. I'm at the Olympic takeaway food shop in Thomastown here, mate.
Yeah, Hawk, you're going to have to read the fine print a bit better next time, mate.
Yeah, well, we might just sneak inside and see what's on the menu here in this Thomastown takeaway food shop. And let me say one thing, Ed. I'm pretty sure some of the great athletes from Melbourne would have a big foodie before the Atlanta Games.
People like Alex Marcoux and people like all those
Here
great
we go,
Thomastown
boys.
players.
Follow me in here, Ed. Here we go. How you going, folks? How we all been tonight? Eddie, with me is the owner of the shop, the one and only Wolfgang Macamboli.
Dougie, you idiot.
Well, you have to be a Wolfgang to be open at 9:30 in Thomastown, let me tell you something. And with him too, Eddie, we've got his lovely assistant here, his daughter here, Karen.
Nice to be wife, mate.
Oh, it's your wife, is it? Oh, sorry, mate.
The kids out there, Doug, think you're their English tutor. You've come out just to teach them a bit about the language there, have you?
Oh, well, Sam, you know I can really slaughter the English language pretty well, mate. But anyway, I can stand here all night talking to Peter and his lovely wife. His wife. But anyway, all I want is just a couple of steamed dim Sims, Peter. That'd be all right?
No worries, mate. Get them for you straight away.
How about some soyo sauce? Soyo sauce, I meant. I am an idiot.
Boys, just while Doug's out there getting his dim sims, what did you think of the Aussies so far?
I've jumped off them, actually. I'm under the weightlifting now. The clean and jerk and that snatch. I like that. That's good.
Now, this is Fairlingham. Yeah. Dear Sam, how's it hanging? Low, I hope. Have a listen to this. Oh. I am 87 years old, and I think you're a lovely young man. And if I was 65 years younger, I would give those girls a run for their money. You have to be a bit younger than that. P.S. Are you related to John Newman, the footballer player from Geelong? This is Julie Zoo. She wrote in from the Golden Bridge. Lucky it wasn't wet. Yeah. The Golden Bridge. It's the Gold Bridge, it is. Thank you for putting me on your show. This is absolutely read out how to. Thank you. I'll pass this round if you think I'm making this up. Thank you for putting me on your show last Thursday night. I would like to invite you and your friends to come to our restaurant for a free meal. Our restaurant have chef special mixed 3 different varieties course with rice only $11.95. Is it free or do we have to pay $11.95? We've got a picture of Gloria. This is her. She sent this in. This is
she's the first footy show home girl.
Should have been Gloria Marshall by the look of it. Now, Gloria, perhaps the scarf a fraction big for what we were after, but I think if you are very, very sharp and concentrate a lot, you might just see King Island there, I think.
Sam, King Island? Where's King Island, Sammy?
Not familiar with the map of Tasmania, Bill? Dear Sam, I was wondering if you could get me an autographed picture of Gary Ablett and Jim Steins. It's for a lady of 90. By the way, I think you're an arrogant prick. What chance do you reckon M. Slater from Smithsdale, more like Clydesdale, what chance do you reckon she'd have of getting a couple of photos? Absolutely none. Now, this was sent in from Merrin Vincent in Boulder in Western Australia. Now, we've got this up on the screen here. This was seen in Uganda. She says, on my recent trip to Uganda, I couldn't help but notice this slogan. Maybe now they have something to strive for. This is Channel Rex, God love them, showing the beach volleyball skill. I suppose it just proves the harder you suck, the higher you get. That's why they're all over in Atlanta, obviously. I am a voluptuous 16-year-old virgin.
I thought you were going to say Rosie, somebody else there for a minute, but anyway. Go on.
I have great legs and a neat butt. I am desperately in love with you, but my mum says Eddie would be a better catch. In regards to the mellow rule, why do men want to go and help a mate? It's pretty pathetic. It's just a power play requiring little intellectual ability and shows a lack of self-control. It accomplishes little except in giving little bad boys a role model. Yours truly and forever, Rosie. P.S. One paragraph is utter bullshit. Can you pick it?
Now, a number of the pre-season Guernseys have come to our attention. The Collingwood one, of course, has been quite popular. We had one person write in last week and say that they should be used as barcodes, but something like that they could run the Collingwood team through. Trev?
Yeah, actually, if you run a barcode over number 23, it comes up $2.95.
Thank you. Good evening, Ned. But we had, when the AFL called for submissions, we actually had some of our own at the Footy Show, and it was surprising that they didn't take them up. Now, this was our idea of one for the Adelaide Crows, which we thought would have been very popular. No idea why that one didn't catch on. Trev,
Yeah.
you've got one?
Yeah. Just down in this box here, hang on. There's your Carlton one.
Yeah, plenty of smoke there. And
little.
I'm glad
James?
I actually have one here, Ed. There's,
the
Collingwood.
Shrinking dollar.
Oh, yeah, right, OK. And Billy?
Yep. The old.
What's that one, mate?
It's a Fitzroy, mate.
Oh.
Couldn't you tell?
Now, Suki Lala, this is the Geelong Cats.
All right, Sam.
Now, did you know who won the women's butterfly last Tuesday? They've just replayed it. There's Gary again telling us that that was a replay of the replay. Having watched your... This is from Jeff Trott. Having watched your discussion last week on melee rule, I pondered how politically correct footy has become. These days, you can't swear, you can't dispute decisions, you can't racially slur, you can't make indecent gestures, and now you can't even brawl. It seems to me the game these days is being dominated by a pack of cannots. And that's true. That is actually...
Well, there's certainly one thing that you just can't stop, and that's the ability of Sam to attract, well, let's just call him the unusual.
After last week's sojourn to Northcote, we had hundreds of complaints from people here in Footscray. When it comes to incisive football comment, they said, they're number one. How are you? What's happened? You just checking the digits? Yeah, they're all there?
Sammy, you're well. I never miss your show. You're gorgeous.
Good on you. I'm your husband's favourite.
Yeah.
Say favourite again.
Favourite.
I love the way you say favourite. Now, is Footscray a favourite side of yours?
No, Tigers. I go for Tigers.
You go for Tigers.
Yes.
Is your husband a bit of a tiger?
Yeah.
Hey?
He's a Tiger.
Yeah. Did he jump off the top of the wardrobe on top of you? Oh, excuse me. That's not a rug, is it? You haven't got a toque on there. Is that a hairpiece?
You want to talk?
Hey, go on, give it a good hard tug. Come on.
I bet you say that to all again.
How is Footscray going? The side.
Nice. Lovely. I like it. You know I like it?
What?
You doesn't want Footscray? Footscray is all right.
No, the football side.
Ah, football. Yeah, good. Everybody. Okay. Hollywood and here Footscray and everywhere.
Now, what's going on here?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne. Now tell me. Will you? Who with?
It's two cans.
Two cans?
Yeah.
What's a two-can show, is it? You ever get legless while you're watching us? Hey?
No.
When was the last time you got legless?
No, behave.
You look better blonde, I reckon. Blonde.
And I was going to say the same about you, madam, but those old brown roots have taken hold there. Excuse me, sir. Are you a Hawthorn supporter?
I certainly hope not.
What are you?
I'm never.
Is that the colours? Who do you like in Footscray at the minute? Who's playing well?
Brent.
Brent. Brad.
Brad, yeah. Number 3.
Brad. Oh, Grant.
Grant, yeah.
Grant,
Grant,
yeah. I said Brad. You did say Brad, didn't you?
Grant.
God bless you. Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
you.
Yeah. Bless you.
I mean, drinking, have you?
Nah, never.
You like a drink?
Nah.
Hey?
Nah, no drink.
Take anything?
Nah.
You on tablets or anything?
Yes, I have.
What for?
I have a pacemaker.
Oh, do you?
Heart trouble, yeah.
Well, don't get excited. You might open someone's garage door on the way home. I feel so lucky. We're in Queensland. Well, we're barely into the season proper, and the unbearables happened. The bare facts are that the Koalas are top of the AFL ladder. But is there barefaced support amongst the locals up here in Bearsbyn? Barely. Who's the captain?
I don't know.
Who's the coach?
I don't know.
Where do they play?
I don't know.
You've been a tremendous help.
They're going very well.
They are. They're on top. You can't do much better than that.
No,
and you're off to Atlanta, are you?
Yeah, it looks that
What
way.
do you?
I'm a rugby union man.
Sorry, mate.
I've been knighted. I couldn't help noticing that both of you are Bears supporters, because this lady here's got the bear hair. This is the colour there. And we might charge you entertainment tax if you don't get your hands out of your pockets. This is not the full body condom, is it?
It could be if you want it that way.
You're practising safe weather. We've seen maroon hair, now we've seen bear hair.
But there's only one problem about the Bears at the Gabba. They don't serve Forex.
Forex? They're condoms, aren't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Exactly. Well, why would you want condoms at the football? Can't wait?
That's right.
You can sneak out at half time and give it a bit of a run, then pop back for the last half.
Oh, well, the Bears just make you want to get your rocks off, really.
I wish I was a bit younger.
No,
Of course
don't
you are.
worry. As long as you're standing erect and breathing, you're through to the semis without dropping a set. Are you interested in the football?
Oh, a little bit, not too much.
Well, make sure you go down to the finals. Not because we think you'd be interested in the football, because you are a fair dinkum, magnificent-looking woman.
Not. They definitely grow them big down south, don't they?
You ain't seen down south yet. Where are you off to now?
I'm going to have a cup of coffee.
Could I come and have one with you?
Would you like to come and join me?
Yeah, you trekking square with someone? You married?
I was.
You going out with anyone?
I'm on a camera. You tell her, ask me those.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise we were on. I've got to open the mouth. I won't put it in. I'll just
Really?
see if it fits.
Going
Go on,
to?
just go on, yeah. It would have fitted in too. Are you a ballet dancer?
I am, yes.
How did I know that? Because you're walking up the street splay-footed. Look, you're standing splay-footed. Now, we've done ballet. I've been in a ballet dress last year.
I saw you. I watched it.
Could I have been your partner, do you think? I could lift you up?
Oh, you could if you want, yes.
What does it mean?
Broncos.
Broncos. Look into that camera, sir, and come up closer and say, I am an idiot. These are the Brisbane Bears colours.
Oh, sorry about that.
What is that?
This is sort of one of those monumental things that only Collingwood supporters could probably understand.
Don't tell me you had it put on in 1990.
No, I didn't actually. I had it the year before on my 21st.
On your 21st?
Most of my friends who back for Geelong had a sort of similar thing, but they got a handbag done on the car.
You're working beautifully. Now, you've just made a complete galah of yourself, you know. People will watch
Thank you
this.
very much.
There's part of the ground which is named after me. It's called the dugout. There's some strange things happened on this dugout over the years. I remember back there about 4 years ago at the Western Oval, where I was on the toilet and the message come down the race from the Footscray runner saying, Dougie, you're on. I said, tell Alan Joyce I'll be 5 minutes. Anyway, talking about big, there's nothing bigger last year than the grand final episode down at Melbourne Park.
Grand Final Footy Show, live from Melbourne Park.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Melbourne Park for the Centenary Grand Final edition of the Footy Show.
Unbelievable.
What a fantastic crowd we've got into here tonight. 10,000 people, and of course, all the proceeds going to the Trevor Barker Foundation. By the way, where are the people in the sight-impaired seats? Oh, fantastic. They've ended up with the best seats in the house. Well done to all the cheapskates here tonight. Well, Walk, you'd have to say that this is a bit bigger than a pie night at the old Braybrook Footy Club.
Eddie, it certainly is, and hasn't this place changed? And haven't they done a lot of great work here at Kuyon? It's fantastic.
Stick with us, Doug. Don't worry. Catch up, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 1996 Brownlow medalist, James Hill. Congratulations. It's been a big week.
It has been a huge week. It's a week without much sleep at all, actually. I bought my doona in, Ed, because
you got the doona?
Later on, I might just have to have a kip. A bit tired. Really haven't had any sleep at all, but looking forward to a great night tonight and a really entertaining night.
And I think there's a few young girls over here who want to get under that with their tasty
It's been a big week, Eddie.
It's been a big week.
Absolutely correct. The Swans have done the lot. They've taken the AFL to court, but more importantly, Eddie, they have banned sex before the game. The coach, Rodney Eade, has said no
hanky-panky
bonking before the football game. Sex before a performance, Doug. Do you think that's an inhibiting factor? Based on most of the competition, how they've went, they wouldn't have had one for a while. The second bang would be the door shutting for most of them. Actually, last week the Swans invited me up to a conference to speak at a conference on premature ejaculation.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, that's...
Okay.
And it was set... It was... Thank you very much, you idiot. It was set down for 8 o'clock. I got there bang on 8 and it was over.
Why? What happened?
Apparently, Eddie, everyone came early.
Oh, right,
and,
okay. Hello, my name's Dougie. Dougie Gump. You like a chocolate? Mama always said, the footy show's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I've got it.
You on?
Eddie, is that you?
I even sound like it. I can't see what happened to all Fitzroy's money. Like, there's Lions clubs everywhere. They've got... In Geelong, there's... Grovedale Lions Club. Jason just told me the amazing Jonathan.
Oh, good on you, Jace. What, don't want to see people having fun?
Sorry, Sam, TV Week are wrong. They want their Logie back.
What about you? What do you normally do the Thursday before the grand final?
I normally get to the ground very early on the Saturday morning, have a few quiet cans and just relax and just watch the great grand final.
I thought so. All right, now it's time to go across to the one and only Sam Newman for Sam's mailbag.
Now, look, firstly, if you're interstate, you probably wouldn't have got this news, but I was judged, I'm a fashion disaster according to Mode magazine. They did a survey of people in Australia, and the top 8, I'm one of the top 8 worst dressed people according to a Sheila called Karen, now listen to this, Karen Upton Baker. Karen Upperself Baker, I think it is. No, it's Karen Upton Baker. Now, this old boiler, she said she had a picture of me in the paper with a T-shirt. Now, I know when it was taken. I was asked by the photographer. It was taken out of another magazine. I was asked by the photographer to wear the T-shirt that I was wearing. And she says, I've seen him wearing these T-shirts with things written across them. They are a big fashion mistake. God... She might be a relation of Tammy Baker, who married the evangelist, which
Jimmy
begs
Baker.
the question, Jimmy, do evangelists do more than lay people? Maybe they do. But she was very cunning because she took the photograph after another magazine, but the text was good. She's obviously a good linguist.
Right.
So just judging on what she wrote, saying that I write things on my shirt, I've got a shirt prepared for her, and this is for you, Kazza. So I'll just show you that there. There, can you see that? All right then, this is the best of lookalikes. This is Sir Les Patterson, and this is Dyson Hall-Lacey, the late president of the Fitzroy Football Club. These are the best of the lookalikes. Here's Mark Harvey, that gem from Essendon, and Marty Feldman. Here he is himself, Dermot, the golden boy. Look at him. There he is, Dermot Brereton. And John Goodman out of course, the star of Roseanne. Now, Dermot, I'm sorry, Eddie. Now we've got the mixed marriages. The best of the mixed marriages. This is Gary Ablett and Christian Bardsley. You might remember, I think... Gary collided fairly heavily with him at the start of the year. Here's Johnny Barnes and John Howard from Richmond. And Mick Martin and, of course, all our idols and great heartthrob, Jason Dunstall.
Let's have a look at the very best of Mr. Douglas Hawkins.
Hello.
I'm not going in there. I'm not going. Don't worry, I've got the Kanuchiwa. Simasa.
I call this one Tony Shaw. The tree had jumped out and hit me.
Who carries the handcuff?
I do.
Oh, beautiful.
Hey, Dougie.
Darren, for years, you've only been a year, you've only been a year yourself. Let me start again. This is my life. Cheers, everybody. See you next time. Well, that just about brings us to an end. But how can we leave you without showing some of the highlights of Sam and Jason, and of course, Street Talk.
What's your longest streak of consecutive games? 7 or 8? When you had that silly helmet on 3 years ago? How many did you just stagger through that year?
Get him.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Your little legs wouldn't get you out of the square.
Those little legs will be jumping on your head in a minute.
And Jason Dunstall was told me that he was quoted as saying that his wife just said, pull the doona over me when you've finished. All right, he's back in town. He's fantastic. We've always thought that. And personally, just feel proud to be associated, Jace. I'd like to extend the hand of congratulations to you on...
Turn it up.
He's not a popular person, and you can see why. Doer, uncommunicative, austere, clinical, and I think I said this before, a prick. Well, why don't you do it out in the field for Hawthorn, mate, instead of being a big man here in front of everyone else? Go on, help me. This man over
It's really not a question of whether you did wrong, but whether you were seen to do wrong. A lot of children watch this show. In fact, I think it could be argued that only children watch this show. I have no alternative but to rub you out for one show.
Well, tell me this.
Yes.
Am I still eligible for the Logies?
Yes.
Although Sam isn't.
You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead.
Why don't you mind your own business? He's not asking you.
Can I just send a big hello to my brother who's in...
Jail?
In jail, yeah.
Sorry about that, I was only joking. He is in jail, is he?
You're going to really make me up because all these cunts. So get around this. And he's a Dockers reporter, right?
Jason Dunstall is my cousin. Do you remember last year I said that I was Greek Macedonian? Well, Jason is Yugoslav Macedonian and his name is Jason Dunstovic. He's changed his name on Deephole.
Get your hands off, I'm taking.
How are you, baby?
Oh, I knew you a long while ago and you're still
Trying to be
9.
breastfed, eh?
Do me.
Yeah, will I do
You're
you?
gorgeous.
Hey?
You're gorgeous.
You taken?
No, I'm not. I'm single, actually.
Are you?
Yeah.
What a coincidence. Would you like to catch up after?
Yes, I love to.
I'll bring the truck round the front there.
Yeah.
Would you be in it?
I'm on live TV.
Can you take that away? I'm chatting this woman up.
My favourite love is the piano.
I know you're going to play it for us. Come on and play Danny Boy.
You want to hear a song?
Yeah, go on, let's have it. Let's sing.
Want to hear a song?
Let's sing a song for the Sydney Swans. The Sydney Swans.
As he needs me.
I know they've been doing well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, as opposed to like the last sort of 7 years or something.
Yeah, I like the way you speak. You sort of trail your words off at the end. You like that? I know they're doing well. What do you play there?
Lead guitar. Wah, 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 wah. Сильная команда Ричмонда, они сейчас ударит мяч вперед и яблок!
And what's that little pussycat?
There's a cat with a mouse in its gob.
Tell me this.
God, not put me on TV.
Oh my God, we put you on. Now,
No.
do you always watch the show?
I watching you show like you.
You like me?
I
really?
remember you take your clothes off. No, no, no.
All right.
No, I welcome you come for lunch.
And what is that? Thai restaurant?
there.
No MSG, no DOG. Oh, just a minute, mate. Well, I'm sorry, we're moving on to something of more beauteous nature than your good self. Hello, madam. How are you?
Good, thanks. Right. Good.
You're not Barry Humphries, are you?
No.
Look at that. Look at that.
I reckon I'm too.
He's good.
It's more than a game. More than a game.
This is the video that was over 10 years in the making. This is the story of the man destined to become the AFL's longest-serving captain. This is Captain Kernahan. The highlights, the stories, the career. It's a video collector special with all the vital statistics, plus the famous stories from on and off the field. Meet the man behind the reputation. Get Captain Kernahan at these stores now.
Australian Football Video presents
the video collection no true blue footy fan would be without. Every great and glorious grand final victory since 1961 captured for your viewing pleasure in the WEG Grand Final Commemorative Video Series. Unique WEG Premiership covers, the blood, sweat and cheers of champions inside every one. Collect your own gift price slice of football history at one of these stores now.